So basically, I am on a little mission in my wheelchair. I am wrapping myself up warm. I've got hand what's-its, wrist what's-its, hat, blanket. First time in over 5 years that I've put shoes on without my splints. So they're really comfortable. They're relatively light. I don't feel like I've put my feet into breeze blocks. However, it's quite challenging to walk in them. The only way I can describe it is like I've got a magnet on my foot and it sticks to the floor, and I really have to think about pulling it up off the floor to move it, to sidestep basically. The intention is to get to the post box to post a letter. If I don't get there and if I fail, then it's first attempt in learning, and I will come back to the drawing board and yeah, we'll see how we get on. But rather interestingly, just because, you know, posting a letter, right, you have to lift your arm up like Jesus, right? I don't know if you can see it on here. Hang on, let's have a go. So what I did is, if I hold the camera still, I know it might not work, but I am basically, I'm rising myself up, right? So I rose myself up in front of the post box, and I tried to put my arm out to post a letter and I couldn't do it. So I used the hand that's got my phone in now, and I kind of put it under my elbow and held it in place, and I could just about do it. So it's going to be, yeah, I'm not going to say it, but I could just about do it. So that's my win of the day, win of the week. Don't think I've got much else to say, to be fair. I had a session of physio with my hat on like 3 weeks ago. So it's much later on in the day and I'm back. I had a good little ride out to the post box, shall we say, despite the 6 cars that blocked my path. It was a good job that I didn't want to visit the village hall because it was blocked off basically. The dropped curbs were blocked off and I couldn't get round. So if I wanted to go to the village hall today, then that would have been off the cards. So that's interesting. Yeah, it was great. I just wanted to be out more, really. I wanted to stay out longer and play, you know. I came back and had a chit chat to my neighbour for half an hour afterwards. So yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed my first little leaving of the parameter of my garden, as it were. So yeah, next adventure is really exciting. Even more exciting in a post box, right? Can you guess what it is? I'll give you a minute to have a think about it. So where could my next adventure be? My next planned adventure anyway. I've got 2 kind of coming up consecutively. Okay, so the first is the West Wing of the JR, way! to see my neurologist. And the second one is ophthalmologist at the Horton in Banbury. Way! Yeah, fingers crossed, should be I can never think of the bleeding word. Discharged from that clinic. Fingers crossed I shall be discharged from that clinic after my next appointment. But I guess it's good to go and get my eyes checked out.